Well, this is going to be another how-to video, and it's going to be about how I move all our files over to the websites that need it to be uploaded to. Well, when we do a message on Sunday, we save that message in a directory on our cloud, which is pcloud. Here it is, right here. We save it in pcloud, my videos, and here's the recording that we did on Sunday. Now it's I just drug it over, and it's a Zoom file, and it's an MP4 file. So we have to convert this file to a let's see, it's actually got to be just renamed is what it's got to be done. So what I got to do is I got to open up a browser. I have to go to the an empty tab and type in our website, and our website is hiawathabible.org, and there it is, came up. So I'll just hit the enter key. Okay, now in order to remember what I got to name the file at, I got to go to recordings. And I know that it was Jerry that was teaching, so I'm just going to go to Jerry's page. And I know that he's teaching in the book of Proverbs, so I'm going to go to the book of Proverbs. And these are all the ones that he's recorded so far. So let's see where he's at on his lessons here. I think this was the last one. So lesson 4. So this one will be lesson 5. And that's easy enough to remember. So it's Proverbs, lesson 5 by Jerry McMillan. I can put the chapter in that he's in too. He's in chapter 3 right now. So with that said, I'm just going to close our browser up for a minute here. And I'm going to go to this file here, and I'm going to rename it. Okay, and I'm going to call it Proverbs. Proverbs lesson 5. And I know that it's going to be, it was by Jerry McMillan, and it's chapter, and he was in chapter 3. Okay, and I'll just rename it. Okay, so now we know we got Jerry's message. Now I'm going to have to just move this out of the way for a minute here. Move it to my other screen. And I'm going to open up the browser again here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to YouTube, and this is my page on YouTube. And what I do is I go to all my videos and everything, and that's where I'm at. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on upload a video. Okay. Now you can't see the browser, but I could pull it back over here a little bit for you. Wrong one here. Hang on. Get it over here. Okay. And if I just kind of drag it over to the side here, so you can see, I'm just going to grab the video and drop it in here. Okay. Now when it's uploading, the next thing I'm going to do is I want to upload a thumbnail, and if I just open up our browser again, and I go to let's see here, I gotta go to covers. So it's pcloud, my videos, covers, and I have to go to people, because I just got people's video or pictures on there. Takes a minute here. Find Jerry. Okay, there's Jerry right here. We can use that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it down here. I'm just going to grab Jerry's picture and put it in here. Okay. Now that's done. what I'm going to do is just get this thing out of the way again. Okay, and I can minimize it. I don't need it all up. Okay, now while this is loading, I'm going to pick the playlist that I'm going to put it in. It's actually a message from God's Word, and it's also going to be the Hiawatha Bible Chapel. Okay, and with that, I'll just click Done. And now it was recorded yesterday, so what I'm going to do is I'll click on Show More, and I'll find the when it was record date here, and today's the 23rd, but it was recorded on the 22nd. Okay, now it's gonna process, because it says process will begin shortly. Sometimes it takes a while for it to go. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy the title here. Okay, I copied it. Now I'm going to go to Rumble and go to my page on Rumble, and I'm going to click on the upload here, and I'm going to paste the title in. And I'll paste it in the description also. Okay. Now, I gotta put the video in here, so what I gotta do is open up the browser where the video is, and you've seen me do it. It's the same thing as I did over in the YouTube. Just gonna grab the video and drag it over here and drop it. Okay. And while it's doing that, I'm gonna go to BitTube, and I'm gonna click on the upload here. Thought I clicked on it. Yeah, there it is. It just took a second here. Okay, I'm going to paste the title in. Paste the title in because I did a copy on it. Then I'm going to grab that video and I'm just going to drag it over here. Okay. Now while it's uploading, I'm going to go back to that the picture of Jerry, and I'm just going to grab that. And remember, that was in a different place, and I'm going to drop it. Okay. Then I'm going to click on Finish. Okay, and while that's doing that, I'm going to go back here, and I got to grab the picture of Jerry, drag it over here, and drop it. Okay, now come back over here to where it's still working on the upload for YouTube, and I need to take this paragraph out because that's for a different video. Just going to delete that out of there and delete. Okay, and oh, maybe I should just put a description in here, and I'll just type it in here. Move my microphone out of the way. Okay, it's the description will be teaching from the Bible. Okay, that's a pretty good description there. So now I'll just take and copy this whole thing. Copy it. And then I can go back and paste it here. And I can pick just some tags. And then it's going to be Hiawatha Bible Chapel right here. Okay, click on upload, click on video manager, and I gotta put in Jerry's name, and I put in August, and then put in my name, and then put 2 check marks here. And now I can go back to BitChute, and that's done. So now I'll click on settings. Okay, you see his picture here. And what I'll do is I'll paste that description in here also. And then go down to the bottom here and save it. Okay, you see that it's saved. Now I'll take and just make sure it's there, and there it is. Jerry's video is uploaded. Now I'll come back, and I have to wait until this is done, and it hasn't even started. And so what I'm going to do when it's done is I'll go back to my page, my home page. I'm just going to open up another tab here and just go to my page just so you can see it. And what I'll do is when the video is done, of course this ain't the video, but what I would do is I would click on this video, and what I would do is I would highlight this, right mouse click and say copy, and then I would paste it, and I'll show you where I'll paste it now. Go back to here. I would paste it where it says URL here, and then I'd click on submit, and then this one would be pretty well done. But then I have to click on the YouTube, and I'll go up here to import, and when I click on import, it gives me a field that I can put in, and I'll paste that URL in here and then click on fetch. And as soon as I click on fetch, it will load the video from YouTube. Of course, I can't do that yet because it's not done processing yet. In fact, that hasn't even started yet. I can't believe that it's taken this long. I'm just going to go next, next, and next. And I'm going to go to publish because it's still waiting to get published. And it'll give me a warning here. Okay, video processes, it hasn't even started yet, so I'll just close this. And as you can see, the video is still processing. And if I go to my page, my channel here, you'll notice that, well, maybe it might let me. No views. Let me click on it once. Okay, there it is. It's actually enough. The video is still processing yet, but I can click on here and copy the URL. Go back, click on the URL here and paste it, and then go submit. Okay. And while that's working, like I said, I come here and I'll paste it in here. And hopefully there's enough there to fetch it. Okay, it did fetch it. And then under the category, I'll select spiritual, and then I'll publish it. And then I'll have to add to. I click on here, and I have to add it to, let's see here, Hiawatha Bible Chapel. Okay. And then I'll close this. And then I'll come back here and I'll go to manage videos, and it'll be listed there. Now I can come back here and I can go on my content because this is all done, and there it is there. So now it's uploaded to 3 different websites. So if I go here now, and I still got the URL copied, if you remember. Now what I'll do is I'm going to go back to our web page, okay? And I'm in Jerry's page right now, and I want to add that video, a link to that video on his page. So I got to hit the EXE key, and that'll put me into the edit mode. Okay, there it is, and it came back to that same page, and so kind of get down, we have to add it in here. So I'm going to click on edit. Okay. And these are all his videos, and we want to add it right to the end. So I'll click on this little plus sign here. And then I'll go here and say videos. And then I'll have to put that URL in there, so I'll just paste it in there. Okay. And now it added it. Okay, that's done. I click anywhere on the page and I'll go save. Okay. Now basically Jerry's video is out there. Proverbs lesson 5. Remember, this was lesson 4, lesson 5, and we're going to be in chapter 3 of Proverbs. And that's pretty well it. So I can close this tab up. I can actually close this one too, because I opened it just for an example. And now we have the video here. And if I click on it, it'll probably should start playing.
I put them in the book of Proverbs. Yep.
Okay. All right. So we know that's all done. So now I'll just go back to my home page here. And I can minimize this. Okay. I'm going to end the video here because we've got the how-to all done. So I know I've done this for Lucas so he could learn how to do this. So, but anybody can watch it, and I will put it on. I'll put it online when I'm done, just like I did with Jerry's video, except that I won't put it on our website. I'll just make a copy of it and put it on our computer down in the sound room. Okay, with that said, I'm just going to end it.